Hello, welcome to part 2 of my review of two pamphlets by Eric Lyons. This one is about the pamphlet entitled The Truth About Dinosaurs. Let me tell you, this is 4 pages of fallacy, so let's just jump right in.
So you can see the front cover and now the front flap. We'll pass by the basic intro to what a dinosaur is and allow the false logic to commence. Here's the first topic he tries to address, and I quote, "The question is often asked, if dinosaurs are so amazing, why doesn't the Bible mention them?"
Okay, that's a valid question. Let's see how his 4 listed responses hold up. His first response is that the word dinosaur was not invented until 1842, and would not appear in the Bible, which was translated into English around 1600. It's because the word dinosaur is relatively new that this argument doesn't hold up. If dinosaurs were an everyday occurrence, there would have been a word for them thousands of years ago. His second answer is that there are many creatures which exist but were never mentioned specifically by name in the Bible, and that this does not disqualify dinosaurs from existing with humans 6,000 years ago. He lists platypuses, kangaroos, and microorganisms as evidence. Fun fact, platypuses and kangaroos are natives of Australia. Australia wasn't yet discovered in biblical times, so of course the Bible writers didn't mention them. They had no idea that they existed. Is Eric suggesting that dinosaurs coexisted with humans at the same time but just lived in undiscovered continents? Dinosaurs are represented by fossils on every continent, even Antarctica. Also, bacteria wasn't discovered until the 1670s. So why would Bible writers mention them thousands of years ago? We've already shot down his first pamphlet about how he argued that microorganisms were thought of already in biblical times and that they already had ideas of how to get rid of them because God told them. We've already shot that down. So this argument is even weaker and has less to stand on. Now let's analyze his third response. He states that the Bible makes it clear that everything was created in the 6-day week, including dogs, cats, kangaroos, and dinosaurs, and that not being noted does not denote existence. But back to the question. The question he asked was if dinosaurs are so amazing, why doesn't the Bible mention them? I can tell you why. Because dinosaurs hadn't been discovered yet, so Bible writers didn't incorporate them into origins. Eric seems to be completely ignorant of their ancient ignorance. Something so huge and amazing as a dinosaur would have gotten mentioned somewhere. Goliath was just under 7 feet tall, and he had a big part, yet David never fought a dinosaur, and neither did anybody else. Certainly there would have been at least one story centered around a dinosaur. But no, T-Rex was just kinda there, like background music. Eric's fourth and final answer to the question is that there were, in fact, descriptions of dinosaurs in the Bible, and states that Behemoth and Leviathan sound like dinosaurs in their descriptions. Fun fact, Leviathan was described as fire-breathing, a characteristic which dinosaurs did not have. Well, then maybe Leviathan existed, but the fire-breathing part was exaggerated to make him much scarier sounding. But then what about his other attributes? Could he have been an exaggerated whale? Now think about this. Did St. George really fight a dragon? Did Susanu kill the 8-forked dragon? What about modern times? Have you ever heard of Bigfoot, Chupacabra, or the Loch Ness Monster? Aren't many of these stories hoaxes, misidentification, or exaggerations? The Bible is not a reliable source on dinosaurs. Those two descriptions do not mean that they're talking about dinosaurs or that those animals ever even existed.
In his next topic, Eric asks, did humans and dinosaurs live at the same time? He concludes that since creeping things and the beasts of the earth were made on the same day of creation as man, dinosaurs must have existed at the same time as humans.
Besides being completely nonsensical and against the evidence, that statement is also blatantly idiotic. You can't make such a huge claim based on vague descriptions. You need direct evidence and citations. The closest he can get to proof of coexistence between dinosaurs and humans are supposed wall drawings in the American Southwest. Many times those drawings are taken out of context. They're misinterpreted as outlines of dinosaurs, as drawings of dinosaurs. Also, the Southwest is a fossil-rich place, meaning that Indians could have seen fossils in the ground and drawn them on their walls. Eric is claiming coexistence based on literally nothing. No solid evidence at all. There's only one last section to go.
What happened to the dinosaurs? He quotes the meteor crash but makes no attempt to disqualify it. Instead, he claims that dinosaurs died because of Noah's flood.
He says that the dinosaurs who weren't on the ark were buried quickly by the flood, and that the ones on the ark couldn't cope with the vast environmental changes. Of course, he doesn't know that the ark was already too small for two of every animal, that they couldn't hope to fit dinosaurs, that it would have taken a very long time to move all the animals onto the ark and get them inside, that the wooden ship would have collapsed and sank like a rock, that the meat-eating dinos would have eaten everything and pooped cell phones everywhere. And if God knows all, he'd know that the dinosaurs would die after getting off the ark. So why tell Noah to put them on there? Why have them on there at all? Eric Lyons is a prime example of a creationist debater who has little to no actual knowledge about what he's saying and doesn't fully understand them. He ignores scientific evidence in favor of Bible quotes without even trying to debunk or remotely examine scientific evidence. He typifies the ignorant scholar persona who tries to make themselves sound smarter than they are by using big words and quoting sources which they believe to be valid but which are not proven to be. I'm Dustin. The bibliography is in the description, and this is the last bit of common sense.